Welcome back to another exciting episode here on the channel. The plan today is to just have a friendly derby out on the Afterbay. We're going for best 5, just competing for a bowl of pho, and also mainly just bragging rights. It's obviously my home lake, so I have the advantage. Hopefully we just get out there and just have a good time hanging out and getting on some fish together. I haven't fished with them since Clear Lake, so it's been a minute. I'm fairly certain that a lot of these fish are just going to be spawning and on beds, which isn't really my strong suit in fishing, but we're just going to deal with it. Wind should be picking up. That should, in theory, help out like a reaction bite, but if not, I brought 2 spinning rods just in case. I never bring 2. I have a feeling it might not be as easy. I'm going to be launching at the south end of the lake, and it looks like the water is fairly low. We're gonna get the boat in the water, load up. Jeez, it's so bright. But with all that being said, hopefully I can bring you guys along this little day of mine and just show you guys how to catch them. Water's fairly low. Oh, there's one right there. Yeah, already it's right there. So we weren't able to meet up with Kailub. Touie, on the other hand, was running a little late. We didn't get to see him until we actually launched. But yeah, it's a little friendly derby. A bowl of noodles and some bragging rights. I started off throwing a mag draft. It seems like water is just really shallow. A lot of the grass is grown, so I don't know if they're in there. We should be running into some bedding fish here shortly. Of course, you guys know me, I'm not much of a sight fisherman. It'll have to be a really good one for me to actually stay put and bed fish. Oh, there's a fish right there. I just saw a fish right there. Dude, these fish might be already post-spawn, dude. Honestly, might have to take out the Senko. If I see another cruiser, I'm just gonna switch over to the Senko. Wacky Senko, and just toss that around. There's an old bed right there. These fish might be post-spawned. Yeah, look at that. This was definitely a bed. Let's take out the Senko. It's gonna be that type of day, boys. Didn't get to see how big that fish was. Nothing? Nothing, dude, not even a bite. I've seen a couple back there, and I got one bite on the wacky, but I don't know. It's pretty shallow back there too. That little hole? Yeah, it's pretty shallow back there.
He might be spawned out up here. I might go over.
Yeah. Oh no. Senko came off. Oh my gosh, it's a good one. That's a good one. Jeez. That's a good one. Oh my gosh. Let's go, boys. Look at that. That's a nice long fish. Pitched up right in there. She just hit it. Yeah, probably 4. Yep. Alright, let's get a little measurement on this girl. Sweet. 19.5, guys. That was a nice first fish. Cool. We'll take that, baby. Put that in our live well. I usually finesse my fish when I fish this rod, but definitely had to horse him in a little bit. It did tighten up my drag. I don't want to lose these fish. I am fishing right up against cover, so gotta be able to horse them out, pull them out of the weeds. Yeah, they might be post spawn right now, or these ones at least. I couldn't tell if that was a fish or not. I don't think so. It was a fish. It was a fish. Dude, he wasn't, it just felt like, I don't know how to explain it. Little tiny one right there. He'll measure. He wasn't pulling, but he wasn't really like, I don't know how to explain it. That bite was very weird. It's a smaller fish, so I'm just gonna put him right here. 13.5. All right, so we can catch them flipping. Just found a fish on a bed. It's fairly calm, so I'm gonna try to fish him out. He's like right there. Well, that's where his bed is. I don't know where he's at now. I can mark this spot and then come back to it. Maybe that's what I'll do. I don't know where he went. I saw him jet off, but he hasn't come back to the bed yet, and it's literally right there. I'll come back to it. There's no way I'm gonna be waiting for this fish. Good to know. Let's look around, see if we find any beds.
Have you heard from Touie?
No, I saw he posted one fish. Yeah, he got one like 16 or something like that.
Oh, no shit.
Thank God. That was so cool. Senko type of day, huh? Alright, let's not play with this fish. Oh my gosh. This fish hit it right here. It was so shallow. It's gonna be a grind, I can tell. Poor buddy, you're pretty beat up. This guy's pretty beat up. $16.5, boys. There you go. Ah, nice. There's a tree stump somewhere right out here. I don't know where it's at. And oh, it's right there. This fish is on a bed. Oh yeah, this fish is catchable. I could tell this fish is probably catchable. Oh yes, we're gonna catch this fish. There's a bed right there next to that stump. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, this fish is locked on. All right, let's see if he'll eat the line through. Oh, he doesn't like that. Ooh, he's nosing up. Let's try this jig. It's coming closer. Dude, she won't even move when let me try to bump into her. Oh. I'm this close and he's still not moving. It's just a matter of placing it in the right spot. I hit his face, he didn't even open his mouth. This fish might have been caught before. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. Ran it by his face and then he freaking choked it. Ran it by his face, just kept knocking him and then he reacted to it. Whew, sometimes you just gotta bump them, just annoy the hell out of them, and they'll bite it. There you go, guys. First bed fish off the kayak right there. You guys know I don't bed fish too often, so when I get a calm day out like this, I gotta take advantage of it. Let's go. So we've got just get a good release. Thanks for the little fight. There you go. Jeez. Nice. All right, so need one more. Let's go, baby. Took a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but I'd say that fish was worth it. No! Gosh. I wasn't paying attention. That was a decent fish. He's like swimming off with it. I'm like, dude. Nice. Oh, let's go. Head on these rocks. It's probably on the bed. Oh, we got our limit. Jeez, very white fish. All right, 16.25, guys. Jeez. Thanks for playing. I feel much better now that I have my 5 fish. Now we gotta get rid of a 13.5. Pretty sure we can do that. So on the wacky. Oh no, he's got it swallowed. This fish, I seen blood come out. Oh jeez. Alright, we gotta do some surgery on him. I'm gonna show you guys how to, when you catch a fish and he's got the hook way too deep down there, you don't go in from the top, just go in from the gills. Grab the hook and then just twist it, and then it comes off every single time. Let's see if he's 13.5. Oh yes, little cool. All right, 15.25, guys. Sorry, buddy. Smallest one now. Yeah, that one, 15.25. So we got a call 15.25. I knew I got bit because after letting it sink, when I'm flipping the sink, I'm not giving it a lot of line because it's fairly shallow. I checked on the worm and and it was like super slack, so I knew that fish was swimming off with it. Set the hook, and sure enough, that fish does not look like a 15er. I've got a pretty decent score. I was wondering where the wind was, because I know that the weather did say that there was going to be some winds. We're fishing to about 2, so we got about 3 hours. Oh no. Finally. Jeez. Oh my gosh. They've been eating this thing pretty good. I don't think he's gonna be 15 and a half at least. Let's see. Nope. I'm pretty sure I should be catching more fish, but it's just the fact that, all right, this guy's bleeding a lot. We're gonna let him go. It's just the fact that I'm in areas that have fish. It's just that they keep seeing me. I don't know why that guy had it so deep. I didn't even let him eat it that long. Thank goodness he wasn't a big fish. I don't think I would have landed him if he was any other size. Set the hook and he was already swimming into the Toulies. I feel like they'll eat it instantly, so I don't even need to fish it that slow. Oh my gosh, that thing is huge. That is one huge. Why is that fish just cruising? That fish was so long. I can't even show you guys because the rear camera died. It won't turn on. Dude, that fish must have been 20 inches. Wasn't even that girthy, but it's extremely long. Oh my gosh. Dude, there was a fish just right there in the shade. Wouldn't have been a coal. Probably like 13, 14 inches. Notice that fish was right under a little Toulie shade line pocket. Tells me that these fish could be trying to get out of the sunlight. Makes a lot of sense. I would have to fish on the shady side. Okay, this D-bomb's messed up. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. That was so cool. Jeez, that was insane. He hit it like a top water. Yeah, look at how bruised up he is. Jeez, that was, I hope that rear camera is on. My first fish flipping deep Toulies. I need it to be 15 and a half at least. Oh yes. Sweet. 16 and a half. We got a coal right there. Thank you. I heard not a splash, but like a swirl. After I flipped in there, I felt my line and it's just pulling. And I'm like, oh yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for our day out on the water with Touie and Kailub. We were fortunate enough to finish with 87 inches for our best 5. Unfortunately, Kailub and Touie weren't able to limit. It was a fairly tough bite. Even me, you know, that's my home pond, but I did struggle as well. Going into today, we all kind of figured we'd be either bed fishing or maybe these fish were still in their spawning transitions, but they weren't. Seems like they're completely post-spawned. And I think that speaks for majority of California. We've been getting quite a bit of a warming trend here, which is, I guess, good and bad. Depends on how often you get a fish. Majority of my bites came on that 5-inch Senko wacky rigged. I did catch 2 fish flipping, but the special catch of the day, I would say the fish on the bed. Thankfully, it only took me about 20 minutes to catch that fish. On to how I caught him, I noticed that this fish wasn't really showing much interest. You know, once I noticed this, I figured, you know what, let's just try and bump our lure into the fish and really piss him off to trigger a reaction bite. Didn't take too long, maybe the 3rd or 4th flip, just ran it by his face, popped it, and sure enough, seen him open his mouth, suck in the jig, and just went to town on him. Aside from the fishing, I just wanted to come on here and say that I'm super thankful for all you guys who subscribe and watch my videos. We have finally hit 1,000 subscribers, something that I would have never imagined myself being able to do. All glory goes to God. I have only him to thank for placing this hobby and passion in my life. Even if it's just one step, right? I feel like I'm one step closer to my dreams. Just to be able to fish for a living with this, I feel like I'm one step closer. So thank you all for tuning into these videos of mine. I do want to show you guys something. Surprise. Yeah, just ignore the ghetto setup. We have taken on a new project now with the accomplishment of 1,000 subscribers. But yeah, guys, we're blessed enough to be able to get our hands on a PA-14. Shout out to my girlfriend for helping me make this possible. And then also we just picked up a trailer as well. This is definitely a work in progress, and I'm not in a rush to get it out on the water. I want to make sure I build this correctly. But as always, guys, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, share with your friends and family. And if you're not subscribed already, if you're enjoying the content, why not, right? I'll catch you guys out on the next one. Peace.